Guys, UFC 290 is upon us, and my partners at DraftKings are offering an incredible deal for all new customers who sign up using the promo code Sonnen. New customers, bet $5 on any of this weekend's fights, and you're going to receive $150 in bonus bets instantly. You can even use your bonus bets on DraftKings same fight parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same fight, including number of rounds and the method of victory. Remember, DraftKings is the only place where you can bet same fight parlays. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy, and DraftKings is offering huge UFC contests this weekend with massive cash prizes up for grabs. Click on the link below. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook. Guys, do it right now. Use the promo code Sonnen, and all new customers who bet just $5 on any wager are going to get $150 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code Sonnen only at DraftKings. Alan Jobane made a comment about Whittaker. How's Whittaker get back to Adesanya? Whittaker's got to starch Dricus Du Plessis. That was a statement by him, and that got me thinking, is he right? Is that where we're at? It would seem to me, let's put the chips on the board, guys, but not our opinions. We got to use the information that we've been given. Assuming the information that we've been given is true and holds up, being fully aware that things can change quickly. But for right now, okay, let's go back to Alan Jobane. He says that Whittaker's got a starch. That's a slang. That's an expression in fighting to mean to go through dominantly and easily. It implies even finish. I'm at Whittaker here. Whittaker's going to have to do that to Dricus Du Plessis to earn himself a title shot, which means it's not just a clear up and down. It's not just clearly the winner of this fight. It means it's not a number one contenders fight. It's a Du Plessis that's been called out by the champ. We'd really like to give it to Du Plessis, but he's ranked 6. We only take guys out of the top 5. We're going to hold true to that code, even though we make it up and control it. And we're going to put him in there with Whittaker, which if he beats, we will then use him in a main event talking about Du Plessis. But the main event that you're speaking about, and again, I'm going by information that we've already been given. Fully aware that that information could have changed or have been inaccurate in the first place. But what we were told, there's a new deal in Australia. It's at the end of August. It will feature in a main event is the Adesanya, which means if this number one contenders match that you speak of is to take place this weekend, doesn't matter if he starches him, squeak buys him, doesn't matter if it's the red corner or the blue corner. If this is in fact the number one contenders match, then one of those guys will be turned around in 1 month. And there is not another example within the organization that you can give me. Islam Makhachev has sat without an opponent and still sits without an opponent to this day. And that's going on about 6 months. Adesanya has begged for an opponent. We haven't been given one to this day. That's for a number of months. Corey Hill, Jamal Hill is not even in talks for an opponent, and he sat out for over 4 months. So for this to be a number one contenders match, come hook or crook, come starch, come slide by, come red corner, come blue corner, we're going to have to turn one of them around by August. That is unbelievable to me. It could be done. I would not bet on it. If these were 2 wrestlers, it could be unlikely be done. These are 2 strikers who bludgeon, who are going to require a little bit more recovery time. So to turn them around by August is really hard for me to imagine, including if it is a starchy. But let's just say that I'm right. Let's say I'm right in telling you we're looking in the wrong direction with this match. If that becomes true, then who? If the reason DDP has to go in against Whittaker in the first place, the reason for that is because he has ranked 6 and we're not taking anybody out of the top 5, that would automatically disqualify Sean Strickland, who would be my prediction. It would automatically disqualify Chimaev, who's the most reasonable hammer sitting out there. And it would default you back to the rumor that I personally do not believe. I personally don't believe it to be true when people are telling you that Adesanya is going to be taking on. You guys want to know why I'm stalling? I forgot his name. I can't even think of his name. He's the guy that was a champion with the injury that was so bad that Usasa was testing every day. They took the belt off him. All of a sudden, he's coming back. We're seeing him in the media, but he's got no opponent. He oddly has no opponent at the same time that Hill has no opponent. But Hill has never spoken of him once, and Izzy's never spoken of anybody except for DDP. And now there's a rumor started on the internet that this guy, he's got the crazy hair, and sometimes it's long over here. Prohaska, there we go. I don't believe the rumor that Prohaska's returning at 185 and he's going to cut the line. I don't believe it to be true. But it is the most likely of all of the scenarios. I do not believe, I don't believe Prohaska's coming into 185 to fight Adesanya next. I don't believe that. I stronger don't believe we're going to find a number one contender this weekend and turn him around by August. I stronger don't believe that a starching by Whittaker gets him a title fight. He didn't know how to talk about this fight he's got with Du Plessis. We're not going to trust him to put him in that one. That's what I believe. Du Plessis gets to jump on Whittaker. He's a poor guy. He might turn it around and come by August, but I don't think they'll give him the opportunity. Sean Strickland, though I would be completely fine with it, I believe goes lower than 5, which they've already said we're not going to do. Chimaev is without a partner, told that he's without a visa. Don't know if either one are accurate. Don't think he's coming in. Which leaves you with the rumor of Prohaska. I gotta tell you, you want me to put my foot in one of those camps? They are all equally and for separate reasons completely unfathomable for me.